In June 1948, more than 2 million people living in West Berlin woke to an unimaginable reality. Every road was closed, every railway was blocked, every canal was sealed. Electricity was running out, food supplies were disappearing, coal for heating was almost gone. The Soviet Union had surrounded the city, hoping to force the Western Allies to surrender West Berlin without firing a single shot. Many feared this would become the first battle of a new global conflict. Instead, the United States, Britain, and their allies made an extraordinary decision. They would supply an entire city by air. For almost a year, aircraft landed every few minutes, day and night, carrying food, medicine, coal, and hope. It became one of the greatest humanitarian and logistical operations in history. This was the Berlin Airlift. After World War II, Germany was divided into 4 occupation zones. Berlin, although deep inside Soviet-controlled territory, was also divided. Tensions between the former allies grew rapidly. The Cold War had begun. On June 24, 1948, the Soviet Union blocked every land and water route into West Berlin. Their goal was simple: force the Western powers to abandon the city. West Berlin faced starvation within weeks. Rather than retreat, the United States launched Operation Vittles. Britain launched Operation Plainfare. Thousands of flights began delivering essential supplies. It was an enormous gamble. At the height of the airlift, a transport aircraft landed every 30 to 90 seconds. Pilots flew through fog, snow, ice, and darkness. Air traffic controllers orchestrated one of the busiest air corridors in history. American pilot Gail Halvorson noticed children watching the planes from behind airport fences. He began dropping small parachutes, carrying chocolate and candy. Soon, thousands of sweets floated from the sky. He became known as the Candy Bomber. Berliners unloaded aircraft around the clock. Mechanics repaired planes at record speed. Pilots flew dangerous missions every day. The city survived because thousands of ordinary people refused to quit. After 323 days, the Soviet Union lifted the blockade on May 12, 1949. The airlift had delivered more than 2.3 million tons of supplies. The strategy had succeeded. Without firing a shot, the blockade had failed. The Berlin Airlift became one of the defining moments of the Cold War. It strengthened the alliance between Western Europe and the United States. It inspired the creation of NATO, and it proved that determination and cooperation could overcome even the greatest political challenges. The Berlin Airlift wasn't won by soldiers. It was won by pilots, mechanics, dock workers, air traffic controllers, and the people of Berlin. Together, they proved that hope could fly. And sometimes, the greatest victories come without a single battle.